Hey, you guys, welcome to another episode of DayShawnrshow. Joining me today is John for the Jongravesshow. Get the hell off your phone, your rude ass.
Welcome to Movie Mondays, even though it's not fucking Monday. What's up?
Today's Friday.
I know what today is. It's work. It's work day. Got to get drunk.
How you get drunk and go to work?
You tell me. You know some people who personally did that shit.
I finally got the tripod. Oh my god.
Yeah. So now these things, man, can go upwards, man, to like a whole hour now because, man, like his arms aren't weak.
And the damn camera not shaking, and this should look pretty awesome, actually.
And you go to the gym for what now? To weak arms?
I have no idea. But anyway, we just got done watching Maze Runner.
A movie that I want to say that I like a little bit more than I like Maze Runner a lot more than what I liked The Hunger Games.
How can you even compare the two?
Well, dude, it's a very simple thing. All right, they live in a very dystopian future with a fucked up organization that, man, is leading adolescents to their deaths. So yeah, it's sort of like the same shit. You know, even though like in the middle it's a little bit different. You know, Maze Runner teeters a little bit more up on like The Last of Us territory.
I swear to God.
Literally.
I swear, like, as soon as because it's a post-apocalypse where they got people walking around getting affected. They not technically zombies, but they like the creatures, the clickers of The Last of Us. They even make the clicking sound.
Except for, I think...
Their head just not spread open like a bus room.
I think that they react to light and sound, not more or less light than they do like sound, even though they don't have eyes because they gouge their own eyes out, you know, because
they seeing things apparently.
I was like, oh shit,
that John. When I seen that, cause I expected, cause I haven't seen the first one. I thought, okay, we're gonna just see kids running around mazes. This shit gonna suck, but I'm gonna see it anyway. Cause
the first one, the first one was more akin to that idea of them being in the middle of this big ass maze. I mean, like them being like in this grass area, and then around that it's this big ass maze. If anything, it pulls a lot from Fallout, where like they get thrown into like this little area to see if that they can get out, and if they do and they survive it, then I guess it's supposed to prove that they have the necessary skills and enzymes, so and that they're immune to this weird ass virus that's turning people into the monsters, in which that we said earlier. But
right, I haven't seen the first movie, so like I said, I didn't expect that. That shit caught me off guard. I'm like, the fuck is this shit? The Last of Us?
Well,
where Ellie? Where Joel at? They need help right now.
The monsters threw you off, but how did you feel about everything else though?
It was a nice story.
From the factory. How in the world did you feel about that?
Oh, when the monster first came?
No. I mean, like when they was in that first facility. When they were doing tests and shit on them.
No, you see, the thing is, to be honest with you, I was confused because I didn't understand the whole concept of it.
Yeah.
You know, like, due to the fact that I didn't just, like I said, I didn't watch the first one, so I didn't expect that. I'm like, okay, it might be inside of a maze, running for monsters, whoopee-doo. I ain't had no idea of the entire concept of it, so I seen like, so they doing tests on them, so what make these people special? Because they can run faster than everybody? You know what I'm saying?
well now definitely Mito. You see how big his Korean Hawaiian ass is.
Right.
And when they broke out.
Yeah, when they broke out, I was like, okay, Thomas, you run back and get this girl. I hope that don't come back and bite you in the ass. I will thank you. I'm like, okay, that may be his lover, he gotta save her.
She wasn't his lover. If anything, I would say that, like, well, actually, I will be fair. Thomas treated her the same way how he treated just about everybody else. Was that like we fucking survived some shit together, and I'm not leaving you behind, which is something that I really like, because I rarely see that in heroes nowadays. Of like I'm about to go back and I'm about to save my friends, like no matter what. Because I already know, like, if I would have failed, you would have left my ass a long time ago.
I would have tripped you already and kept running. Oh, bye, John.
It would have got attacked by a monster like that.
That's where I turned the corner. They grabbed my face like high school with a dead and pulled my ass. Ah! you remember that? Like, we best friends.
Grab that leg, let me go, bitch.
Kicked her right in the face. I'm like, damn.
And 3 zombies, man, like, solid snaked her ass and snuck up behind her and grabbed her head. I was like, well, she fucked.
Man, that shit was ridiculously crazy, man.
Okay, so once they broke out, and then, man, they had to walk the desert, and then, man, they ran into, I think his name was Hernandez or some shit like that. I forget his name. But, like, when they met Brenda and him, like, how in the world did you feel about them?
At first, man, to be honest with you, I looked at them people like, okay, they're going to call, well, what do you call them people?
Wicked.
By the way, Wicked. Well, how can you trust anybody at a facility called Wicked? But anyway,
I have no idea. Why the fuck?
I thought they were about to send them right back, but then again, I knew that they were about to actually turn on everybody.
He did actually say that, like, my men, they want to sell you back to Wicked. So I'm like, well, that makes a lot of sense.
And
but
old boy did betray them.
You know, but they found out about that, and honestly, the weird thing is that I don't know why they would think that Wicked would honestly honor their deal with them. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, every single time somebody called them, they fucking strolled in. Even though they do use tasers, they come in with fucking attack helicopters and fucking, man, like Sam Fisher motherfuckers. And they go in snapping necks, man, trying, man, to like kill motherfuckers, blowing their shit up. I'm like, why the fuck, man, would you call them? You know?
Right, it's a crazy ass racing. Like, you call them, they just go in there, destroy everybody just to get to these kids. But like you said, at least they got taser. But still, they come in with a full fresh force to destroy
just about all they shit. I mean, like, I can't think of one time when they showed up that an explosion did not just instantly just go off.
I'm like, damn, Michael Bay, why are you in this movie?
Yeah.
Man. But to be honest with you, I try not to fully spoil the movie for people that haven't seen it. And we always try to do when we watch movies.
Dude, whether, man, we fucking spoil it or not, this movie's been out for a good while now. And most people, man, like, it's either you have seen it or pretty much you haven't. But
listen to me. I'm going to tell you this right now. Watch the first movie. Do not be like me.
Well, I will be fair. You don't have to watch the first movie to understand what is going on. However, there is one little plot point which that I thought that Thomas would have actually sort of known, because in the first movie, apparently the way how that like they wiped all of the kids' memories. Okay, they wiped all their memories. They don't know anything about their lives previous to this. And when Thomas shows up, it's pretty much the same thing. Like, they can't even remember their fucking names, like, as soon as they get there. But like, it turns out though is that like, because that they are immune to the virus, the monsters which are in the maze with them, if they stick them with this little thing, injecting them with the virus, they get their memories back. And Thomas, he, like, in the first one, he stabbed himself with that shit, so that he did get some of his memories back, knowing that he worked for he worked for Wicked, and like he knew like why he did what he did. So I did find it a little odd though that like he didn't remember it as much as he did compared to the first movie, because like he knew like just about like why he fucking did it. Like everything that he had previously did, but now it's like, well now he just doesn't know anymore. And I'm like, that's odd. I guess he just blocked that shit out. It's really weird. But the chases in this movie right there, man, like, ew, shit.
Man, I don't know. The one thing with Brennan went back to grab a little locker, her little brother, and I was like, this girl's gonna end up getting bedding, getting them killed. Somebody gonna get hurt due to the fact that she went back.
If anything, I think them going across, man, the fucking like hang glider, man, was way more dangerous than that.
That too, and the way they were crying up that bill, I was wondering like, damn, how agile and flexible these things is to be able to climb back with them like that.
One of the motherfuckers was crawling around with one arm.
Yeah, I was looking at that shit like, damn, these motherfuckers is fast. Dude, I mean, and they got weak in body and they moving better than they is. I'm like, damn. But at least they had like some aspects of, you know, even though you like you said they were running the maze, but they had some aspect that they still running from stuff. So,
dude, they still worked a fucking maze in that bitch. And honestly, I will be fair, I do like Brenda a little bit more than I like Teresa. I don't know why I do.
I don't know. Maybe it's just a short little hair at full lips
I guess
or something.
probably for me is because they showed her and Thomas bonding a little bit better than what he and Teresa did in the first one. Because the most that they did for them in the first one was that, like, oh yeah, we used to work together. Okay. Whereas their thing is that they started off fresh. They ran from a few monsters and whatnot. I don't know, like, how much time that they've been separated. I can say maybe like a day or two, maybe. I don't know. But I will be fair, though, is that, like, I do sort of see, like, those two getting together. I mean, like, you know.
Yeah, and he ended up actually saving her life, too, near the end. So.
I mean, like, you know, he does. I mean, like, he saved her life numerous times, same as how she did him. But honestly,
that's all the ultimate save that he did.
Oh, I know. But I'm like, I will be fair though. This movie, every single time, like, his friends were like, you know what? We all together, no matter what. I fucking love that shit.
No matter what, man. And then it's like kind of jump him or something. They automatically jump up. I need a group of dudes that jump up, beats my ass with me too.
I need friends like that. All right,
that's that real shit right there.
More man than this fake ass motherfucker right here. All right.
Fuck you, man. But anyways, you haven't seen this movie, to be honest with you. Go and see it. You like The Last of Us, The Walking Dead, go and see it.
Yeah, there's one other thing that I
can't say The Walking Dead. I don't think The Walking Dead zombie could chase you like that.
They can.
They really can.
They can, but theirs are based more on logic, meaning that, like, once their muscles are gone, they're fucked. In terms of what these motherfuckers are, they have viruses and they are still healthy as shit.
They moving fast as fuck. I'm like, man.
It was one other thing that I wanted to talk about.
What was that?
I forget what it was.
That movie?
Yeah, of Maze Runner. It was
besides that, Teresa was the only girl to Brenda showed up.
Well, actually, she wasn't. But there were others. Yeah, that's right. Though. They never want to answer any fucking questions in this goddamn universe.
Like, so why is such happen? Just follow me and see. Bitch, just tell me.
Just fucking tell me. Like, how hard is that? I mean, like, even when, like, Thomas, man, like, in his flashback when he was telling Teresa why, man, he did what she did. Oh, yeah, that's right. Teresa's reasons as to why things turned out the way they... Well, dude, like, listen, if you watch this movie and you have a foresight upon, like, characters, they did some epic foreshadowing with Mito. I mean, honestly, if you listen to, like, his lines of, like, when they first break out, you know what's going to happen to him. You fucking know. Same thing, man, with how that they, like, treat a lot of the conversations in terms of how Teresa was, like, every single time and, like, Wicked gets on the microphone, and you know what I mean, like, right now, I don't even gotta fucking say it.
Right.
Her reasons really don't ring well to me.
She want to save the world no matter what. If she could save everybody in the world just by sacrificing herself due to what occurred to her mother, she believes she did good.
No.
That's how I look at it. She just want to save everybody. She want to turn back on everybody. Run.
It's not that. It's not that. It's the thing of, like,
Last of Us again. Remember the guy that's about Ellie Brain?
But technically, she was the only immune person who that they found. But I'm like, her thing is that it was a traumatic experience, and I want to create a cure. I understand that, but like, we just met another doctor who pretty much said that you can't create a cure. It's basically, if you played Dead Rising and Dead Rising 2 and 3, is that there is no definitive cure. There is only a thing that actually slows it down, and how much you need, again, depends upon, like, it could be a day, it could be a week, it could be a month, it could be a year. You never know. I mean, like, there is no definitive cure for this.
It's basically like dying light, basically.
Like, there is no cure, but
they'll just take it to keep you from actually turning and whatnot. Poor Blender. Well, she need his blood. What they do is keep fucking her, and He should be okay. That his DNA, ain't it?
Most likely, I guess. Let's end
just
this shit.
Just roll it, bitch. Just roll it.
Let's end this shit. Just end this shit, please.
But anyway,
sorry for making this shit so fucking long as it is, but
hey, John loved to talk,
and I love this movie. It's actually it
was better than that Visit shit that we went to go see.
I will be fair. I did like this better than the Visit. Well, actually, I'll be fair. I like this better than the Mockingjay. But hey,
man, the first Mockingjay was boring.
Ain't that how all those part 1, 2 movies go?
What that first Twilight, that's part 2, part 1 of that movie was boring. I don't even remember Twilight no more. Same thing with
all of the Twilight movies are boring except for Breaking Dawn 2 when the battle started.
Or that was underwhelming.
And that was a fucking cop out because that entire thing, man, was a fucking vision. It's like,
and that what would happen if you fucking fight us, bitch. Oh shit.
So didn't they lose that battle?
Well, a lot of people died, but we didn't see the two main get killed, Bella and what the fuck old boy name is?
Castiel?
Edward, man. Edward didn't die, but we seen everybody else die.
It's like, see that? Well, guess what? They win.
Whoopee fucking do. But anyway, tell you guys, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Did you burp?
No.
Oh. Why do you do that?
Because I can.
It's like you farted when you did that.
Because I have the ability.
But anyway,
I have
check out Jongravesshow in the description below.
I have a wonderful selection of skills to annoy the fuck out of you.
I know I wanted to hit you with this stern wheel just to pull it off and bust you in the head with it.
That's excessive.
Yes, it is. But anyway, we out of here. Peace out.
Later, bitches.